So in this video, I want to take a quick look at a pretty cool limited edition pen called the Pure Malt Jetstream Inside Single. Pure Malt is a line of pens that uses whiskey barrels or parts of whiskey barrels in some part of the pen, in this case, the grip. This is actually made of recycled oak wood, and it is a Jetstream inside pen. So it uses a Jetstream refill. It's made, here's the original sticker on it. It was made in collaboration or by, I'm not really sure, Mitsubishi. That's Mitsubishi Uniball in Japan. You can see it is a uni pen, Pure Malt, Jetstream inside, 0.5 millimeter, uses the SXR5 refill, and the original price was 700 yen. So that's a $7 retail price. Here in the US, it costs you maybe $12, $13, around there. They are a little bit hard to find right now. They are imported, but they are pretty cool as well. So basically what you get is, this is the main selling point here, and that is this oak wood. I believe it's stained oak wood in the grip. And this is, it's a natural process. It's wood, so they're going to vary from one to the next. It was used at some point in a 50-year-old whiskey barrel or something like that, which sounds pretty interesting. It feels pretty nice. You could just sort of make out some of the texture, although it is pretty fine. You can see those little divot type things right there, and that's just natural part of the wood grain. So you could just make them out. It gives it a little bit of texture, although not much grip. And obviously there's no flex or anything like that. So it's a little bit slippery, but it does look very cool. And that's sort of the main selling point. The rest of the pen, it's just a standard Jetstream refill. And then the body, sort of this piece up here and this cone piece, all are, I would say, subpar quality, like not even as nice as a $2 or $3 Jetstream pen. So what you're really paying for with that 700 yen or $12 or whatever is for this piece of wood here, which I guess is, a fairly significant selling point if you want a pen that has fairly unique aesthetics. And again, it's, see what they say. It's product name SXN705-05, and that's just the black body with this oak grip. The cone itself is metal. It almost looks plastic to me, but I can tell you it is metal. It's very lightweight. You have the big heavy-duty spring commonly found in the Jetstream line, and then a very standard Jetstream refill. So it's very easy to replace these. Just a Jetstream refill, and then you can move from this 0.5 to a 0.7 or 1.0 very easily. The oak grip does come off. It's really not much to see. We can see that on the inside, it does not appear to be stained wood. So they must have stained it just so it would hold up nicely. Yeah, it's wood. And then clear middle piece, which also comes off. And then there's the upper. The upper is very flimsy and very cheaply made. This is like very disappointing for a Mitsubishi Uniball or Uni, whatever they call it, product. It's just really cheap and light. The clip is just a cheapo plastic clip, barely works. And then the Pure Malt logo looks like it was just sort of applied at the last minute. There's a big sort of seam here right along the logo, which really kind of bothers me. So the whole thing is just like the wood, very cool, interesting idea. Maybe it appeals to you, maybe it doesn't. But the pen itself is of disappointing quality. What I've been looking for is a nicer upper that will accept this lower part, and then basically you could just use this in something else. I haven't found anything that fits with this threading yet, but I'm fairly confident I'll be able to find something. It's a little bit unfortunate that they sort of cheaped out on the upper half. It was even the, I guess we'll get to it in a moment, the click mechanism is not a very satisfactory feeling. So what you're left with is a maybe $12+ pen that, aside from the wood, feels like you're writing with maybe a $1.50 pen. Like almost any pen at a big box, Staples or store like that, or you buy off Amazon, will have a better click mechanism than this one. It does have that little retraction here, so if you try to put it in your pocket, it'll pop out. I guess that's a nice feature, but it doesn't have a whole lot of appeal to me given the sacrifice you have to make. As for the wood, it's more slippery than I would like, and obviously it has no flex, so it looks very cool, and I like that it's natural, so any pen you get will be inherently unique, but the actual feeling that you're writing on wood is limited because it is stained, so it just basically feels smooth. And then, yeah, I mean, it's a nice contour, but it's just not that impressive to me. It's mainly for aesthetics and then just the appeal of writing with wood, or maybe you're a whiskey fan, so it's cool to you that it came from a whiskey barrel. Who knows? When you're writing with the pen, so we have a Jetstream inside, kind of like Intel inside back in the day, and it is from a Pure Malt. And Pure Malt has done other, I don't know if we're going to call this a collaboration or what, but there are other Pure Malt pens out there. It's just that this collaboration with Jetstream happened in the single model, and also a Pure Malt Jetstream Inside 4-in-1, which is a multifunction pen. And that's called the MSX E5-2005-05. And that, again, that's just a Jetstream 4-in-1 type pen, but with the Pure Malt grip. As for this pen, from a writing performance side, I think the grip's okay. I like the contour. Texture-wise, doesn't blow me away. And then the ink is just very standard Jetstream ink, which means it's just a really excellent hybrid ink. Very smooth, very good for day-to-day use. This is Jetstream 0.5mm. I don't think it's a whole lot of fun to write with, but it's just a very, very well behaved ink. It writes great. It's something you could write all day with and just really appreciate the ink, even though it's not particularly fun. It's very utilitarian, but it does a job. So that about covers it. That's the Pure Malt Jetstream Inside single limited edition pen. Thanks for watching.